One Piece fan letter is probably one of the best pieces of media for One Piece I've watched recently. If you haven't already watched it, go watch it right now. One Piece fan letter takes place during the Subodi Archipelago arc of One Piece. It focuses on a 16-year-old girl who wants to be like Nami and go on her own adventures. The special goes over her journey to deliver her letter to Nami. The special also has other perspectives like the two brothers who fought in the Paramount War and a bookstore owner. The special is sprinkled with cameos of the Straw Hats, like when the kids read the Frankie magazine, Robin and Chopper showing up in the bookstore, Usopp meeting the girl, Zoro and Sanji in the bar, and Luffy destroying a pacifista. There's more cameos like Ace, Crocodile, Mihawk, Oars, and even the Galila company. The bar scene where they were talking about the best swordsman was too good. The fact that they completely hoed Sanji was too funny. But before I get into the episode, I want to give a special thanks to Megumi Ishitani and everyone who worked on this special, because everything about the special was beautiful. For the people who don't know who Megumi Ishitani is, she has been working on One Piece for a while now and has directed episode 10-15, one of Wano's best animated episodes, and directed one of One Piece's best openings ever, opening 26, which is the Egghead opening. Opening 26 has a lot of depth and hidden parts of the arc that people don't really notice because they pass by so fast. A few months ago, I watched a video that explains what makes opening 26 such a good opening. I'll leave it in the description. Alright, back to One Piece fan letter. What makes One Piece fan letter so special in my opinion is the fact that it lets the fans see the world of One Piece in another way beyond the way we're so used to seeing. Like when I was watching the special, it really made One Piece feel like a slice of life, even despite the crazy powers people in the world have. We tend to forget about the people who don't have things like devil fruits or hockey and how bad it would be to fight in a war against basically monsters. Like just imagine you were in the place of those two brothers and you got caught between Mihawk and Crocodile. Not to mention there are literally pacifista lasers being shot, ships falling from the sky, and ice falling. Beyond just the world building of the episode, let's talk about the impact of the Straw Hats on the main characters. For the 16-year-old girl, she models herself after Nami, her favorite Straw Hat. In the beginning of the special, she even takes off her glasses so she can look more like Nami. It leads her to write a fan letter to Nami, and the majority of the episode is focused on her. The episode does an amazing job at making the person who's watching connect with her, even though we really know little to nothing about her. Like when she was about to get hoed before she could try to get her letter to Nami, it actually made me feel some type of way. I rarely ever feel that type of feeling for characters I don't know or care about. One more thing I want to touch on is how the girl grows throughout the episode. At the start of the episode, like I said earlier, she takes off her glasses to be more like Nami, but at the end, she ends up putting on her glasses to see Nami. And low-key, I didn't really think much of it at first glance, but the hidden message behind that little detail is that you shouldn't be an imitation of someone else, but take inspiration from that person while also staying true to yourself. The next characters I want to talk about are the Marine brothers. Their part of the episode might have been my favorite part. While the brothers were getting cooked fighting in the war, the younger brother had to make a decision to save his older brother, and if he didn't hear Luffy's voice, he probably wouldn't have. After hearing Luffy's voice, he makes the effort to save his older brother even though he was injured and said he didn't like him. Kinda crazy, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. That entire scene gave me goosebumps. Like, to see Marines being inspired by their enemy, pirates, really shows the duality of One Piece and the influence of Luffy as a whole. And Luffy's impact on the brother leads him to help the girl try to see Nami. And even the bookstore is impacted by the Straw Hats. If she didn't know or like Soul King, she wouldn't have been able to help the main girl at the end. Before I end this video, I want to talk about One Piece as a whole. The reason why I love this special so much is because it made me realize everything that made me fall in love with One Piece as an anime and how much it means to me. Even though I know these characters aren't real, I can still relate to them. Like the younger Marine brother talks about how little things in his life has caused him to be the person he is now. Everything that I've watched, learned, seen has all made me into the person I am today. And I really do thank Oda for creating a masterpiece that is One Piece. One Piece is my favorite anime, and it's a series that I've basically grown up with. Just watching One Piece has led me to not only watch other anime, but also make this channel and make these type of videos. One Piece has really changed my life. And a question that stuck with me from the special was from the younger Marine brother. He said that if I can survive, will I be able to make an impact on someone's life someday? And by the end of the special, he's able to answer that question. Even if we don't realize it, we all have the ability to make an impact on someone regardless of how big or small it is. And at the end of the day, we're all just a piece of a puzzle, but you can't complete that puzzle without one piece.